we are back. We are back. It's been a minute. Did y'all miss us? What's the word? Wednesday. We are back in effect, ladies and gentlemen. We do our very best to try to motivate you, encourage you, lift you up, give you some inspiration, right? Give you some nuggets that you can use for your everyday walk and your business, right? We are excited to be back in the house with all of you guys and our special guests, right? So let's jump right on in it, right? My name is Eric Clifton. I'm one of the directors with this amazing opportunity. People call me E Cliff for short. You can take your pick, whichever one. It doesn't matter, right? And I'm going to let these next two gentlemen go ahead and introduce themselves. Matter of fact, we'll do it this way. My man with the plan down there with the two jackets himself, and he can introduce himself, and then Mr. Nuggets himself can introduce himself, and then introduce the special guest that we have on here. So y'all go ahead and jump on.
Absolutely. What's up, Platinum family? It's Daryl Two Jacket Jenkins in the building. Wait a minute, it's Wednesday. It's been a while. Looking forward to it.
Y'all know who it is. Welcome back. We back, y'all, by popular demand. They've been asking for it, so we back at it again. This is Roger the Nuggets Lillard Sr. I want to welcome you all to, I was going to say, it's What's the Word Wednesday. It's what it is. All right. Am I introducing the newbie, or you wouldn't talk to me? How we doing?
Yeah, man. You want to listen? Go ahead and introduce up and coming superstar.
Okay.
She receives it.
I receive it.
So, Belinda, go ahead. I'm gonna let you take the stage because you guys introduce yourself and go on drop a load on us.
Okay. I'm Belinda Irby. I am excited to be a part of this organization. I started in 2020, and I became a part of Planet Marketing just recently in March. And I've been able to do some awesome things. I love the people that I'm surrounded around. And that's it for right now. I just love it where I'm at.
I love it. Look, before we jump down the rabbit hole and ask all these questions that we have and talk about the topics that we have, Mr. Lillard, we did forget one very important thing. You got to hit us with this week's announcements. It's been a minute, and I know we got some things coming up that are really, really important that you want to go ahead and get off your chest. So go ahead and drop everyone with this evening's announcements.
Well, first and foremost, I want to welcome everybody to What's the Word Wednesday. If you're brand new, this is where we provide training, we provide mentorship, we provide, we help everyone mentally in their business. And so I'm a little rusty. Y'all haven't been on here in a while. But nevertheless, there are announcements for this evening, because it is evening now. First and foremost, if you're here in the DMV each and every Thursday night, you want to make it out to Harborside Hotel, where are none other than our fearless leader, Mr. Preston Scott, 4-star director, 6-figure ring wearer, 6-figure earner, right? A lot more than that, but hey, y'all didn't hear it from me, right? So you want to make it out. Get your prospects in the building. They have an opportunity to meet the leadership in person, so not a better way to expose someone to the opportunity. Next up, we have this Saturday, y'all. We have our Platinum Network Awards ceremony. I can't wait for that because I know the chicken's gonna be pretty good. I think they're gonna have steak, string beans, all that good old stuff. But people are gonna receive some awards, and again, recognition. Babies cry for it, men die for it, right? And so, trophies, some hard we're gonna be giving out on Saturday. Then coming up, I think on the 9th, right? On the 9th, we are leaving out here, y'all. We are having our Platinum Network retreat. And I asked Daryl the other day, was he going there? He said, Raj, come on now. Look who you asking. You asking the wrong guy. So I'm excited because this is my first one in a couple of years. Of course, I'm sick, but missing this one. And I really don't, convention. Listen, I highly recommend, if there's one event that you cannot miss, is convention. Get your tickets in your back office. Let's go, y'all. Let's get to the convention. That's it. Back to you, Eric. If I missed anything, Daryl.
Let's get to Eric. The convention. Listen, I'm looking forward to this Platinum Retreat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, if you're watching this live, or you're watching it recorded each and every year, our team gets together and we do a nice retreat. And I'm just like Roger. It's been a couple minutes since I've been on the retreat with the team as well. I'm excited. And look, Roger, I had the audacity to ask the travel oracle himself today. I was like, hey, man, you going on a retreat?
He let you have it. I know he probably did it. He probably mild with it though. It's like
you know, with the same thing, like really, like really, you asking me, like the dude that's, you know, every month he's on a plane somewhere.
Right.
I love it. All right, so now let's jump down the rabbit hole. We have a new person on the line with us this evening, and I shouldn't really call her new because she's been in the business with us since 2020. The reason why she's on this particular What's the Word Wednesday call is because since 2020 she's been knocking some things out of the park. I was just telling her before we got on here, listen, don't discredit where you're at right now. Like, she'd like to be a little bit further. She has done in 2 years what some people have not done since the inception of the company, right? She has been knocking down and selling these ITA and business partners left and right. And I believe she really, from what I'm hearing, it sounded like she really wasn't all that into selling these travel agencies. She probably got in really just for the travel. So I think I heard her say this is her third time since 2020 joining Planet Marketing. I'm gonna let her tell her story. First question I got for you: what city are you located in? State and city are you located out of in? Don't pay me no attention. What city are you in right now currently?
I'm located in Dallas, Texas.
In Dallas, Texas. Oh my goodness. So you killing it right now from Dallas, Texas. I want y'all to pay attention. Y'all are in those some areas where you complaining about being able to get this done. She just got started a couple seconds ago in Dallas, Texas. What's your current rank right now?
I'm 2020. Oh, Builder Plus.
2020, ladies and gentlemen, and a Go Builder Plus. Now, you got started in 2020, but I heard you say this is your third time back. This is your third time back in the Planet Marketing. So what's the date from your third time back in?
March of this year. I started back March of this year.
Oh, see, now it gets special, right? See, this is why you're on the call. So you really got started building your business in March of this year. Yep. And if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Lillard said something besides you being 2020. I think he said something you like 30, 33, 34. What's your personally sponsored right now?
Personally sponsored, I have 30.
30. Listen, I want y'all to hear that again. Yes. She got started for real, sharing the news about this business in March of when? This year? March of this year? And now you're at
March
30. She has 30 personally sponsored business partners that she has sold. Yeah, y'all should definitely be clapping it up for that around now. Are all 30 of them your family members and friends? Were you that lucky? Were they all family members and friends?
Absolutely not. Matter of fact, I have a few businesses. So I know coming in, your family and your friends will be like the least people to kind of come on. They'll eventually come on. But I have businesses of my own that, you know,
that was
family and friends is the first ones that come on. And it's okay.
I love it. I love it. So listen, I'm not going to ask you all the questions. Mr. Little Two Jackets, go ahead and jump in. Go ahead and pick her brain. That's what the word is. Pick her brain and find out what it is. Find out what it is that she's doing. And she's been doing it since March, ladies and gentlemen, of this year. She's killing it. Let's find out what's going on.
All right, Belinda, let me first just say congratulations, because that's not, a small feat, right? I've been in this industry now in almost 10 years and with Planet Marketing for 7, and just watching individuals struggle to simply get 9 people. And you went and got 30 individuals. in a span of about 6 months time frame. Can you share with the people who are watching the level of intensity that it took for you to accomplish this? Because that's, again, like I said, it's for people who make it difficult, it shall be. It seems like you made this a really easy process. Talk to us about it.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting it for it to go like that, you guys, but I'm consistent with promoting. I'm always on Facebook. People know that I travel a lot. So I was always just posting like everything that I did. Hey, about to catch another flight. I'm on the beach. And a lot of people were attracted to that. And they was like, okay, what is it that you're doing? Like, we like to travel. We want to do the same thing you're doing. So it came natural and easy. I think out of all the 30 people, I maybe approached 4 people. Everybody else just naturally came to me. Yeah.
I want y'all. I hope y'all heard that. Can you say that one more time for the people in the back, or for the people who it broke up and your mouth might have been speaking and they didn't know it was you that said that? So can you say that last part of what you just said again?
Yes. So it came naturally. I consistently posted on my page all the time, and they came to me. And I maybe approached 4 people, but they naturally came to me.
Wow.
And that's good, because we often tell people that social media is the freest form of marketing. And the fact that she shares every single thing, that is a part of attraction marketing. You don't have to have an attractive body, but people are attracted to things that look enticing. And there's a lot of people in this group that travel. They travel often. They got tons and tons of photos in there. Even if you're repurposing the photos that you have, like, people don't know. So, again, hats off to you for just that one little marketing piece that grew your business by 26 individuals with ease.
Yeah, thank you.
And they came to you. That's one of most people's fear when they get into an opportunity like this, network marketing. I mean, I know you love this travel sales, but at the end of the day, it's a network marketing opportunity. And the reason most people are so reluctant to share this opportunity, number one, they're afraid someone's going to say no. They've been told to chase down their family members and friends, and half of them going to say no as well. And I tell people all the time, or we tell people all the time, that marketing is everything, right? It's a completely different sales transaction when the person comes to you and say, hey, you got Jamaica, I want Jamaica. I just have to be the person, like the lady at the store, and you knew that you wanted to come and buy that t-shirt, right? It's a much different scenario than knocking on a stranger's door and saying, hey, would you like this cute red t-shirt? Like, really, no, I wouldn't. That's disappointing. Mr. Lillard, I know you got a question. Go ahead, drop it with one.
Well, first and foremost, Belinda, I definitely want to say congratulations.
Thank
you. I always say the squeaky wheel get the attention, right? And so you got my attention. I said, you know what? We got to get her on What's the Word whenever we have an opportunity. So kudos to you and everything that you're doing for yourself, your team, and your family. I have a 2-part question. The first question is, when did it? We know you got started with Planet Marketing back again in March. What was it that? What drew the line for you? So, you know what, I need to do this, right? Because I see it. And the second question is, there's a lot of people out here, and I think Daryl touched on this a little while ago. How were you able to overcome the fear? What was it to help you overcome the fear of being able to talk to people? Because there's a lot of people out here that they're just kind of timid, they're afraid. What was it? Your drive, or was it your why? But what was it that got you over the hump to be able to talk to people? But when did it click for you in March?
So when did it click for me? I saw Carla post, and I think the numbers were growing, and she was like, something is brewing, with Planet Marketing. And it was her post that she posted on her page, and I emailed her and I said, hey, I want back in. So I got back in just by her saying, something is brewing in Planet Marketing. And so I was like, okay, I don't want to be left out. And I'm gonna go preach, because I'm a preacher's kid. So I said, this is the 3rd time, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. So I'm gonna get back in.
All right,
so would you say maybe
that's what I did?
So was that part of? So what gets you over the hump of being fearful of talking to people? Because it's obvious, 30 front line. You're not afraid to say hello. You're not afraid to say, are you open to opportunities? You're not afraid to say, do you travel? right? Not afraid to say these things. So what keeps you focused and not afraid to share the opportunity?
My first business I started 13 years ago. My fitness business will be 10 years next year. So I've always been told, and I've always had that drive. Um,
Very.
I got to go get it. And so I'm like this right now. If Michelle Obama stand in front of me, because I know she's heavy in fitness, I will approach her. I'm not afraid to approach people. I don't know where it come from, but I'm not afraid to approach people.
Well, you
And
said the drive.
I'm not afraid of a no, because at least I tried. I'll never know if I never try.
That's Nuggets E at the bottom. Nuggets at the bottom. Where they at?
It definitely was. But one thing from listening to her, Raj, you got to keep in mind, because she's following one of our systems, right? It's marketing. You got to be marketing. She's marketing. So because she's marketing, she doesn't have to overcome that first particular hurdle, right? She not approached. She said 30 people. She talked to 4, right? So that's still kind of being reserved with her approaching people and focusing more on marketing and shit and providing content, information of what she's doing, what she has going on, who she's helping, her experiences. So really, she got over the fear of sharing what she got going on to the world, not targeting individual people, because she just said, "Hey, I got it. This is what I'm doing," and now people are coming to find out, okay, if this is true or not. Let me see what you got going on. And then she says she's been consistently doing those things. Listen, this kind of helps us segue into what we're going to be talking about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you saw the title, we were talking about Ctrl Alt Delete. If y'all, some of y'all, I can tell by your names on here, y'all old school enough. Y'all remember when your computer was acting up, you had to hit Ctrl Alt and Delete, right? Bring up that task menu, find out what's going on in the background, find out what's causing the hectic mess that's going on in your computer, right? Same thing could be going on right now in some of you guys' businesses. It's a hectic mess, or it's not operating the way you would like it to be operating. So we're going to suggest you hit Ctrl Alt and Delete. We're going to talk on those 3 topics, and we have a superstar in the making right now, and we're going to be asking her first and foremost, the starting off with control, right? There's certain things with being a business owner that you have to own it. You have to be in control of it. You can't rely on someone above you or anything else. It is your business. Speak to, because you've obviously been taking full control of this ship since March, right? So speak to some of the things that you just took full control of, that someone new or someone who's been around is watching, and they could grab from.
My main thing was my why. I had to come to realize, what is my why? The other times when I was in the business, my why was there, but my why wasn't big. Now that my adult children, I have a 24-year-old and a 21-year-old and a 14-year-old. I've been in the school district for 15 years. In 3 years, when my daughter graduates, I plan to come out of the school system. So I got serious this year and said, my why is big. I want to be able to leave something for my children, because being in the school district, if I quit today, my pay stops. Like, the school district is giving me nothing, or my kids anything. So my why was big, to say, hey, be consistent and go for it. Mm-hmm. So I had to step in and control, stay focused on my why. Like, forget the distractions, focus on my why. And my drive helps me. Like, and I've been like that, like I said, in my previous businesses. When my feet hit the floor, I just say, hey, what I can do today, let me be able to do it. What I can't, I'm going to save it for tomorrow. But I'm going to wake up trying my best to do something.
Ooh, I like them nuggets she's dropping. I hope y'all picking up these nuggets right now. The fellas, I'm going to need y'all to pull out the special sauce for the nuggets that she's been dropping. Go ahead and give some feedback on control, whether it be some things that people need to grab the bull by the horns and take control of, or whether it be some things that people just need to accept the fact that it's business and you can't control every daggone thing, right? So you got fellas, go ahead and jump on that.
Well, the number one thing you have to have control over in this industry and in any industry is your mind, right? So there's going to be some things that are going to disappoint you. And one of my favorite motivational speakers of all time, Mr. Jim Rohn, God rest his soul, I had opportunity to meet this guy in person 23 years ago, kind of telling my age. But nevertheless, we have to write this down, everybody, to discipline our disappointment. So we got to control that. Being disappointed when someone signs up next year. They've been telling you for a whole year they sign up. Someone signs up, then they're going to blow it up, or they start out real fast and they disappear and quit. That's going to happen. So we have to discipline our disappointment and stay focused on the task at hand, right? Like Belinda said, focus on your why, right? You got to control that too. You got to focus on that. But most importantly is being disciplined in your business, right? And when you don't feel like it, you do it anyway. And so that's one of the things that you got to control that I recommend. Go ahead, Daryl.
What I would say is you're going to have to control your environment, control the things that are around you. Oftentimes people are in situations where they're overwhelmed by things and it's taking them under, and therefore they're losing control, spiraling, right? Unwinding, if you will. And at some point they have to take a deep breath, take a step back and control their environment in order for them to gain control of their business. So that's what I would leave you with.
Control their environment. I like that. I like both of them. I want to go ahead and just say, listen, you're going to have to learn to accept things. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it's business. Things are not going to be perfect. You're going to have to learn to accept the things that you cannot control and continue to move. Right? You can't control whether or not it's going to rain. Oh, it rained and you had 5 prospects coming out, but they was fair weather prospects. They was only coming out if the weather was fair. You got to come out anyway. You can't control that, right? You can't control. Listen, we're growing about one of the fastest growing companies around right now. You can't control certain growth hiccups, as if you want to call them those, right? Understand that we almost at 100,000 business partners. We've taken a company within 7-8 years now, right? That only had a few hundred travel business partners to now almost 100,000 business partners. There's some growth hiccups that are going to come along with while they're putting different pieces in place to help us grow. You got to understand you can't control all of that stuff and continue maintaining your discipline and control the things you can control, because you can control how much you market and how much you don't market. If nobody knows you're in business, then you are not in business. You can control that, right? If you are a secret agent, I promise you, you are an agent that's not getting paid. You can control that. You don't have to be a secret agent. And you can control from a marketing standpoint. If you don't like going live and your face being on there, you can control that. It's your business. You can market any way under the sun as you like, as long as you're not lying and misleading the public. Obviously follow the guidelines that the company has before you, but you can control that to your benefit. You got no excuses. Everyone has same 24 hours in the day, and you're given the same 2 things. You're given a choice and a chance every day, right? You got the choice to take a chance or not. Every daggone day. Let's jump to the next one. It's alter, right? Control Alt. Alt stands for alter. There's some things that you got to alter. Make some adjustments, pivot, move, right? Miss Belinda, what were some things during your grind? You done knocked down 30 ITAs in business since March. That's amazing. You had to make some adjustments. I know you're already a businesswoman. Speak to some of the personal adjustments that you had to make in your life to make room for the success that you're having now?
I had to alter my circle. If I didn't have a circle that was pouring into me, and I always have to pour into you, I had to alter that, because I can't grow and go to be what I need to be if I got to always pour. So I had to alter what I was doing. So I got focused. Like it was just the focus for me. Like I had to alter. I don't go out or any of that stuff, but it's just like, I'm good at home. Let me do some work. I became what they call it, a weekend warrior. I would work on the weekends. Like, nope, I'm gonna call people, make some calls. I'm gonna do what I have to do on the weekends. So I had to alter the things that weren't important, basically.
I love it. I love it. Go ahead, fellas. Y'all can jump in.
Go ahead, Daryl.
This ain't the morning vitamin, man. I ain't gonna be calling y'all talking about back to you, Bob. I ain't doing all that.
Now you know what you have to alter. Now you have to alter really the way you think about the business opportunity. You have to alter what you want from the opportunity itself, right? Again, most people, because we pay a monthly fee, we think of it as such a small task. And again, not realizing that it's a business opportunity. When we start thinking of it in the perspective of it being a business and put that CEO cap on, then we start to look at how we get out of the gate. How do we maneuver? So it's for me, it will be altering the way that we think about the business opportunity.
I'm gonna jump right on in here. We have to alter our schedule. See, most of us that come on board here, they haven't even started, or if you've been on here with the business for a while, haven't even created a schedule for yourself. We got to schedule when to go to the cookout. We got to schedule when to go to the family reunion. We got to schedule when to go to work. We got all these different schedules. But if you look in the calendar in your phone, no schedule for three-way calls, no schedule for Zoom meetings, where's your schedule at? So we have to alter our schedule. Like we have to create time for our business. And some of us, Eric, you said at the top of this topic is, we all get the same 24 hours in a day. So guess what? So if you got 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours to work, that's 16 hours. You got to eat dinner. So you're talking about, so you only got 4 hours. So what you doing those 4 hours? It can't be television. It can't be that. So we got to, like right now, the TV's off right now because I'm doing this. I could be watching television. I can go to happy hour. I'm not knocking what anybody else does, but I'm just saying, like, we really have to alter our time, right? And if you look in our back office, it says in our disclosure, the amount of money people are making, the hours that they're working, we should be looking at that. Okay, how many? This person, we got somebody at Gold Building making 200,000, but the hours being worked is what? The hours are the same as they was working when they got started. So we have to be consistent, as Belinda said earlier, right? And then we have to create a schedule and stick to it, right? So we got to alter our time, like you heard.
Hey, listen, I love where both of y'all was going, because at the end of the day, it says that, and I think this is something that needs to happen probably sooner than later, right? Altering the thinking that this is not just one of those things, right? Ooh. Just because you paid $200 for it, it's not one of them things. If this is a hobby for you, I'm not even talking to you, right? It's not even for you. But if you was the one who was looking for something, this isn't the lotto, right? If you was the one who actually wanted a home-based business or a way out, then you have to realize that you bought just that, right? It's obviously going to take some work, but you bought what you were looking for, and you can't expect the fruit from the tree, and you ain't planted the daggone seed. How is the kind of backwards, right? I'm telling you that you done bought the seed and got the fertile ground to plant it in. You the one just got to believe that this is what you got, right? So plant the seed. And some of you guys got the seed in your hand and really don't believe. Therefore, you're not planting the seed. You don't believe that this is a real business that can change your situation. You don't believe it. Therefore, you keep the seed in your hand. Or even worse, you eat the seed. You got to change that thinking. If you're thinking that this is a legitimate business, then you'll do what Darrell just said. If this is a real business, you're going to do what Roger just said. You're going to have a schedule, right? Just like your job. I got to be here by this time and that time. I need to think about this business like the part-time job. And stop. Oh, here's something else you alter. Stop acting like because you self-employed that you don't have to work, or you're a business owner and you don't have to work. No, the problem is you got to work, and you got to work for you, right? You should be answering to you. But the problem is you your boss, and you the kind of boss that let bull crap slide.
Uh-oh.
You the kind of boss that's cool with the 4-day weekend. So you ain't disciplining you. You ain't telling you what you would be telling you if you had to pay you an hourly basis to do the bull crap that you ain't doing for your business.
Hey, be careful, we losing numbers.
That's just deep, because it ain't a business for you, right? I remember I messed up something for my father. This was just the other day, a few weeks ago. Business move. He thinks I messed it up. I disagree, yada, yada, yada. But his response made me think. He was like, man, would you hire you? What my father asked me. He said, man, would you hire you right now? The way this thing works? He said, I wouldn't hire you. I'm still disagreeing, but it made me think like, maybe there's some things I need to reconsider and look at. Because would I hire me? Would you hire you as the travel agent to take care of your life savings as you and your family try to go wherever you're going? Would you really hire you, as lazy as you might be? That's some things you might want to alter. I'm done. Anybody? Y'all want to touch on alter some more?
Man, I just like what you said, man, and closing on this topic, man. If you look at yourself in the mirror, would you want to be your business partner? Would you want you a part of your network? If you look in the mirror, how much business would you be generating if you had you in your business? I'll drop that off right there.
Okay, well, I guess we can go on to the next one, right? The next one is delete. Ctrl Alt Delete. Look, there are certain things, whether there's some habits or some things you're doing, things you're not doing, whatever the case may be, some people, right, that need to be deleted on this road to success. And Miss Belinda down here in the last couple of months that knocked out 30 new business partners. That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you there's some things or some people or some situations that she had to delete. Let's talk about it, Miss Belinda. What did you have to delete on your road to success?
Well, one of the things that I took from convention was separation, season of separation.
That's enough just because you said convention.
Yeah.
That you took a convention.
Yeah, that spoke volumes to me whenever they said a season of separation, because you have to separate yourself whenever you're trying to go some places. You got to, like we were saying with the alt control, it plays into the same thing, the separation and the distractions. My main thing was, okay, if it's a distraction, I got to figure out a way to get rid of it. So there were some people that were distractions. There were some things that were distractions. So I had to delete that.
I love it. Go ahead. I know you, 2 jackets. You got 2 jackets, right? You got 2 jackets. I done seen you in the Forbes magazine. Every time I turn on social media, I see the little thing that say wheels up. I just assume it's 2 jackets before I even read who it was. Go ahead and tell us what you have been deleting to be able to make time for the level of success you have.
Listen, I don't even know if it pertains to me, but what needs to happen is for most is they have to delete a number of things. It could be the negative people in your sphere of influence, the people that are in your circle. It could be the procrastinating spirit that you have. You got to delete that in order for you to be able to get to the next level. So there are things that people have to, and sometimes it requires you to do that self-check. You got to do a self-assessment of yourself and determine, are you really giving your business all that you should in order to get you to the place that you got to be? And delete the things that are holding you back.
Man, good stuff. So listen to this, y'all. Everybody that's watching us tonight, everybody that's on this podcast, everyone that's right here, we we have a person within us that don't want us to win. And we have a person within us that want us to win, and they stay in a fight. So guess what? You got to delete the guy or the lady that don't want you to win. You got to delete that person out and just focus on winning, right? So when you delete that person out of the way, so when the negative stuff comes, the scatter bombs, all this negative stuff going around you, you so focused on winning. It's called rhino skin. You grow a rhino skin where, you know, if you've seen a rhino in the Sahara Desert, right? It can rain. You got birds on its back, got bugs. I mean, don't nothing bother. It'll shake them off. It's still gonna do what it got to do. So we got to get rid of that person until now. It's gonna be a spiritual warfare. There's gonna be times where because we in the flesh, we human. There's gonna come times where we go through a little storm and what have you. But we still, if you focus on winning, not to mention, you have to leave that person because guess what? In order to create a following behind you, they watching you. So if you focus on the person that wants to lose and you unbalanced and you all over the place, how are you gonna create a following? So if you don't delete that, you'll have a deleted team behind you because you haven't deleted that person out the way to move forward. Back to you, bro.
Woo, that was deep right there, buddy. I like that one.
I dug deep in that one.
So listen, I'm loving where everybody went. Deleting. I'm thinking about the computer again, right? When you hit that Ctrl Alt Delete and the task manager comes up, and you highlight those things that are running in the background or running simultaneously. I'm currently trying to complete one task that I have deemed very important, and there's 17 other tasks being run simultaneously, slowing me down. So now I got to pull up this task manager and see all of these things that I got going on in my life. Which things are running right now that do not coincide with my current goal or my present goal? So I look at this task manager and I see, oh, I got the bowling league at 6 o'clock. That's right. Nah, right now I'm trying to become a 3-star director. That the bowling league is running in the background. I need to delete that Bama for a minute. I'm not erasing it from my computer, but I'm deleting that task right now because the task in front of me is more important. So I profess that, right? So boom, I see I got, it's freaking Netflix. Netflix and Hulu is running in the background. It's causing a problem. See, some people need to delete some of these subscriptions that you got that has you sidetracked because you got the alert when the new episode of such and such comes out. And hey, that's just the way that type of stuff works, ladies and gentlemen. There's some things that are running in the background. There's some people that are running simultaneously alongside of you while you running, saying you got this important task you're working on, right? And when it's time, and you in the boot camp too, Mr. Lillard, and it's time for you to do the 3-way or get that and the third done, but the person or the people you got running with you is telling you, nah, man, it's Scorpio season right now. It's time to turn up. You know what I'm saying? So now you're distracted because your running mate is running same time while you got whatever is supposed to be important running right now. My suggestion is, ladies and gentlemen, piggybacking off what Darryl said and taking that reflection inward, right? Pull up your personal task manager, right? And see what the heck you got going on. If you're saying this opportunity is of any importance, for real, right? The last thing, I want y'all to talk about this one too. The last thing I think that people need to delete, ladies and gentlemen, is daggone excuses. Oh my goodness. People love these excuses, and I say, listen, excuses are made for the people that use them, right? They're the crutches of the weak and the smokescreen of the uncommitted. So, Miss Belinda,
say that again.
I said excuses are made for the people that use them. They are the crutches of the weak and the smoke screens of the uncommitted at the end of the day. So, Miss Belinda, you got an organization now of 30 getting ready to be a DIT, right? Mm-hmm. And you knocking it down. I know you feel some type of way about excuses? Go ahead and touch on it real quick.
Oh. Can you just copy and paste what you said, and I can drop? That's. I mean, I can't come behind that.
I know I'm stuck too, Belinda. I'm like, we could drop the mic right now.
Yeah, copy and paste and drop the mic. Okay, seriously.
I love it. I love it. Well, look, we're not gonna be the dead horse at the end of the day. I want y'all to know something while I pull this up. Mr. Lillard, while I'm pulling up this little thing for him, go ahead and shout out. We forgot to do the shout outs when we got started. But I think it's important that you all know.
No, you said
that
something. I want to reiterate. I want to reiterate something, man, that you said, man, that was so powerful. Listen, you got to make your business a priority. Where is it at on the list of priorities for you in your household? Right? So if you don't make your business priority, how are you going to build a team? Like, how are you going to book travel? How are you going to do any of this business if it's not a priority? So you have to make it a priority if you're serious about moving forward in your business. But go ahead, man. Shout outs. We got a bunch.
Shout out. I just want people to know, listen, 8:30 tonight, Platinum Wednesdays, you guys should be inviting your guests. If you don't have guests, you should be on there anyway, unless you are, you at work and you security or something. You ain't even supposed to have your phone to be on Zoom, or you work at the White House and you can't do it. But other than that, you should be on Platinum Wednesday tonight at 8:30 with your guests, or getting on there just to learn. This is how you learn the business, ladies and gentlemen, by seeing this presentation over and over and over again. I promise you, you'll learn something.
So I wanted to touch on that excuses piece while Raj over there digging up the shout outs, right? Excuses for most people are justification for them to not do the things that they need to. So they have to tell themselves these things because it makes them comfortable, right? They figure if I provide an excuse, it'll justify my lack of action for something. Instead of them taking ownership and accountability of the things that they should be doing, they rather offer you an excuse as if it's going to make you believe whatever this excuse is.
Well, make you believe it, huh?
So here we go, fellas. We got Monica Parks on here. Ron K. Brown, he said, your excuses don't excuse you. Woo!
Oh, right? I like that one.
That's strong, isn't it? We got Wendy Parks on here. Lanice, right? She's saying, clear the browser, clear the cache. Who else we got on here? We got Cherise on here. She said that part, so that must have been something really good. Roger Lillard Jr. is on here laughing. Mr. Preston Scott. He got hashtag real talks. Mr. Scott's in the building. Maja Durant.
Hey, Mr. Lillard, hold up. Some just hit me, and we've been in the industry for a minute. We got a couple seconds. We could probably talk about this one right here. I see somebody said. Well, first I see, and I don't know what we were talking about to make them say it, but they said clear that browser history and clear that cache, and clearing that browser history, ladies and gentlemen. That browser history is important towards your success in this opportunity, because a lot of y'all come through here with 17 PhDs, or whatever they call them things, with them initials. A lot of y'all come from having done 1,700 different network marketing opportunities. You got so much experience and so much stuff. You come here and your cup is already filled up with a bunch of stuff. And then time me, Mr. Lillard or Mr. Jenkins or even Miss Belinda right here try to teach you something new. Your daggone browser history is so filled up with a bunch of bull crap that we can't teach you nothing.
Hey, Eric, we want him to come back in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, I mean, we hadn't been here in a few months, so we had to make up.
It's raw and uncut tonight. So that's funny, man. So Sharice is ouch. Cheryl Campbell, wow, she's on here tonight. Ardith is on here tonight. Who else we got? Ardith, Preston Scott, Jamie Owens on here tonight. Welcome. Who else we got up here? Cynthia's on here with us. Tawanda's on here with us. Who else we got?
Roger said, teach me. That's what I'm talking about.
Stella. Stella's on here. I see Lanice already. That's it for now, man. The folks chiming in tonight. I hope y'all getting something tonight. Take this energy, take what you all heard, and apply it. That's it.
Look, and y'all know we're gonna be right back here on third Wednesday. We'll be right back in the building with you guys on third Wednesdays. Listen, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and do what Mr. Lillard would say, hashtag replay, right? Share this with your business partners. I hope you would definitely got some great nuggets. Shout out again to Superstar in the Making, Miss Belinda. Knocked out 30 since March. That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody said, I'm coming back, next level. That's what I'm talking about. We appreciate you.
I got a hashtag for everybody also. Hashtag no excuses.
What's that hashtag? No excuses.
Let's get it.
I like that. Every now and again, you have a decent hashtag. Hashtag no excuses.
Thank you, Mr. Dill, Two Jackets Jenkins, Belinda Irby, 2020 club member, Gold Builder Plus on her way to DIT.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys. I've enjoyed this with you guys. First time on here, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you knocked it out the park. You knocked it out.
That's right.
Yeah.